90% of deaf children are born into homes with hearing parents. Because they have limited access to sign language, those deaf children are more likely to experience significant language delays. We were told our kids needed a language-rich environment for them to succeed. It could be sign language or English or both, but it needed to be surrounding them all the time. Still new to sign language myself, I was learning alongside my children. We decided that we would do bedtime stories in ASL. We practiced our favorite book in sign language with our deaf mentor. My kids had one book I could effectively sign to them. One book. I knew that wasn't going to work for long, and then we met Laura, a certified interpreter who had hired deaf people to illustrate, interpret, and create books designed for signing. The only thing more incredible than watching my children develop their sign language skills using these books is the emotional bond that I feel we get reading together.
This is like a magic book because not only is it a beautiful book, but it can make teaching sign language so incredibly easy. So the first thing is, if you want to know how to sign this book, you just scan this QR code, takes you to a YouTube page where a deaf mentor is signing the book for you. That's brilliant. Secondly, there is kind of a rhyme to a reason for this book. When you think of sign language, and if you've seen it, if you see it fast, it seems very intimidating. But at the end of the day, with sign language, there are just certain hand shapes and movements. And so with this particular page says white jellyfish. Well, the sign for white is this hand movement. And the sign for jellyfish is the same hand movement, just upside down. So imagine a parent who is trying to learn sign language for their child and picking up this book and just knowing like, oh, this is an easy way to learn signs and put two words together. So same with this, red dolphin. Red, the sign for red is this, and then the sign for dolphin, it's the same hand shape, you're just doing a different movement. Oh my gosh. But it gets even better. The artist who created these beautiful images, is a deaf artist himself. So I met this woman who created this nonprofit and everything that she has done. And I'm just floored that she has just thought of everything, including the deaf community, just making it incredibly simple to learn signs. I know that baby sign language is a big thing too. So even if your child doesn't have hearing loss, at the end of the day, you're trying to establish some language. And this is just fantastic. There's a bunch of different books that she has. I mean, with the QR codes, watching it one time and then learning the signs, it's never been easier.
What a wonderful resource, not just for families, but then also for me as an SLP who's also new to learning ASL and the importance at a phonemic level of the rhyme with just language development and how it's going to foster growth down the road too. So I was so excited just for the exposure and the simplicity of the book and the beauty of the pictures drawn by deaf artists and students. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
Such an awesome resource.
And we're both SLPs where we've kind of had these questions of, we understand the importance of rhyme and rhythm, but how do you implement that into ASL? We're missing this bridge, we're missing this gap. So thank you.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? These books are so beautiful. The art is beautiful, and I just love these. They're illustrated by deaf artists. I mean, some are watercolor, some are just really simple drawings, others are more complex pictures. They're beautiful. Some have no words, others have words. Some emphasize hand shapes. Wow, I'm amazed. We connect families with books by promoting the books at conferences, workshops, our ASL in the Park events, and supplying books to the Utah Parent Infant Program.
This is our daughter Jane. She was born profoundly deaf in both ears, so we are learning sign language, and that is really important to us. So we appreciate these books. They're easy to sign and they help us learn, and it's an easy, fun way to interact with Jane. She loves them too, so.
I like the Dog Days books. All of these Simple to Sign books, they're really great. We read them every single night and practice our signs as a family. And yeah, we love reading them. So I think we own them all except for maybe Baby Chat. So we got a lot, yeah.
They're a huge hit.
They're a huge hit.
They're the boys' favorite and my favorite.
Well, they make it easy for us to learn the signs because the way that you did them, the rhymes and signs, that totally helps us remember each
Helps
sign.
us remember them. And we like the QR codes. You can watch videos of it.
Yes,
and
the videos
they'll
are
teach you all the
amazing.
signs. They'll read it for you.
And the artwork is super pretty, so we love them.
Really couldn't do any better.
Yep.
My daughter Luna, we bought these books for her when she was just born, and we've been using them ever since. She still enjoys looking at the beautiful pictures. She enjoys playing with the signs and the words within the book, and it just really reinforces the hand shape as well as the signs, that they match together and they flow together. And it's just still a beautiful story that even when she was itsy bitsy and up to now, she still enjoys looking and reading.
Hey, I'm Amy Jarvie, and I work for Utah State Schools for the Deaf and Blind, the Parent-Infant Program. I work with families who are birth to 3, and we absolutely love these books. We bring them into homes to help support language development and help prevent language deprivation. Every year, we receive new families to our parent-infant program because we serve 0 to 3. So there's always children who are being referred who have been identified as hearing loss. And we would love to have ongoing sets and opportunities to continue to share each year with the families that we receive referrals for our program.